Celebrate our Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Hornets, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the finals. Next group in first place, Dennis Williams. The guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, the Detroit Pistons. Not really a threat right now, as their record showing a lot more losses.
And check it out, Detroit. They've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Porter is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Ball. Then it's MP. And it's Ford in at the center position. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's DeAndre. Then it's Asar Johnson. And it's Melo in at the 4. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brett, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Once MP gets a step on you, say goodbye. That's tough.
The Hornets shoot their first free throws of the night. And the first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Inside. And he throws it down.
Coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Ball, the pass to MP. Miller kicks to Porter. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Ivy against MP. Here's Momo. Oh, good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Thompson. Following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Pass to Momo. Now here's it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. In the corner, it's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 5 points so far.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Pass to Ivy. Over MP. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's an aggressive defense.
Now, here's Thompson. When you look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
So much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. Special.
Ball against Cunningham. Miller outside. And here's MP for 3. Momo with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks Kevin like he's pressing a bit.
It's the 3-point before.
Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the 3-point line.
Ball finds Porter. Miller with the ball. On the wing, MP. Outside, Ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
MP.
Wow, MP was on a mission. The second he had the ball, he was gone.
Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third assist on the night. Cunningham against Ball. Now Miller. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Charlotte.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Ivy. He had 15 points last out and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size to see the floor and initiate offense.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Their mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Ivy. Scoring the basket by LaMelo Ball. And he gets it to go.
Great rhythm to Ivy's game in this one. The pull-up, that's a great option.
Outside Ball. Back to MP. Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Count it, good.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
MP outside. Left side, Porter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller outside. Obo with the rebound.
That was almost a block. Still getting enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Momo. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Ball finds Miller. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. Good on the triple. Ball's got 8.
And the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Ivy. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Ball. Outside Porter. Miller against Thompson. Miller kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Latrey. A shot. No good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers. But not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green right here very early in this game of this season.
Here's Ivy. And dunk by Ivy.
Ivy, rise up, young man.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Something they meant was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Ball with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Momo. Cunningham looking it over. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
They've been leading them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. 5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. the screen. For three. And Kate Cunningham with the three. Cunningham's got 8 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella. Hold in check.
Here's ball. Rebounded by Kate Cunningham. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from behind the arc to start the game. The shot by Ivy, no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Left side, Porter. Miller outside. And stolen by Ivy. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And the Hornets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. On the wing. Oh, good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hayes checked in, and it's Williams in for Asar Thompson. Charlotte also making some changes. Fred's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Michael Porter. Ivy, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First, entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
It's a lot of fun, Tim. You can go from a 10 seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Washington's checked in for Detroit.
And with Ivy, you get this relentless energy. He plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
In the corner, it's MP. Mitchell outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Chicago was sensational. Came away with 41 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Great, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Daniels. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
With the step. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Charlotte making a switch here. Benton's checked in. Ivy Ivy against MP. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. To the inside. On the wing, MP. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. LaFree. Page with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, trying to get some easy ones.
Here's Sasser. Misses in close. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, they make him work for it that time. MP securing the and one opportunity.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes checked in. He throw good, MP. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ivy. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. It's some room on the way, and the bucket's good. He's got 12.
And that's an encouraging sign from Ivy. A good rhythm mid-range shot.
And here's Daniels over Sasser. Daniels, no good. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from the putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Whether the defense is inviting many shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, it goes well.
They've got Jaden Ivey. He's out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Page at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Ivy. That one drops one. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
And Ivy is scorching hot right now. He's making the D look helpless.
Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Daniel. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Pistons. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here's Williams. And doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, you combine the focus with the balance and MP not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Right side, Williams. Back to Ivy. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Hornets lead by 4. MP passes to Trent. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Here's Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Sasser. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
It made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Pass to Benton. MP outside. Mitchell with it. There's the 3. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Ivy. Covered by MP. Ivy. Good on the shot. And that's 18 points for Jaden Ivy.
He does a lot of damage inside with that quickness, that athleticism. Ivy's too agile for low post defenders to react.
Here's Daniels. He has yet to score. Sasser with it. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the triple. And now just a 4-point Charlotte lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Trent setting the pick for Mitchell. Again, that one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ivy finds Sasser. Hornets with the rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Off the left rim and out. Pistons trail by 6 to the paint. There's Williams. Good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
Mitchell outside. Trent setting the pick for Mitchell. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ivy. And slammed dunk by Ivy.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Daniels passes to Benton. Now, here's MP. Mitchell in the corner. MP outside. Pass to Benton. Here's Trent. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. MP, that triple is down the hatch.
Like that triple from MP, spreading out the floor.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Hey, Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Substitutions here. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Now, here is Miller. 32 points for him last game against Chicago. Porter finds MP. Hall with a wide open look. Rebound by Williams.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The Pistons have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for. Good on both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by MP. That's 7 points from Brandon Miller. Outside Williams. To Cunningham. 10 points. Charlotte leading by 3. Pass to Daniel. MP outside. Outside ball. Good on the three-point shot. 17 points in the game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And here's Williams. Now Cunningham. Porter pulls it in. Cunningham against ball. MP outside. Here is Miller. He has 7. Outside ball. There's a screen by Porter. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Daniels kicks to him. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And stolen by MP. Captain off the break, MP.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Disasters checked in for Detroit. Mitchell is checked in for the Hornets. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Sasser. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. That's to Cunningham. To win the run. Good. He hits the jump shot. 12 points for Kate Cunningham.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And here's Miller. He's covered by Thompson. In the corner, it's MP. Porter finds MP. Charlotte needs to get a shot. For 3, Mitchell. Detroit with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 14. Cunningham outside. And he finishes nicely from the way. Cunningham's got 14 points.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off.
Porter passes to MP. It's Miller on the wing. Back to MP. There's the triple. Obo with the rebound. Obo's got his 6th rebound on the night. With the break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. MP is number 1.
Quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
For the Pistons, Ayton comes in for Williams. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Johnson. Charlotte also making some changes. Ford's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Daniels.
You know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Ayton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. The lead now cut to single digits. Almost got 6 in the quarter.
That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme. He just waited for his teammate to be open.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
I love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the 2nd first overall pick from the Bahamas. The first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 20. Ayton inside. Porter's there. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The Pistons rebound. The shot by Thompson, no good. Hornets leading by 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's up on the Sarge Thompson.
There's MP using his physicality to draw the foul inside.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Cunningham with the slam.
The football, check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Now, here's MP. 1 point in the game. Miller outside. And he gets it to go from the high post. Miller's got 7 now in this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Goes back up. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Well, that time it just looked like the defender too aggressive, and that sends MP to the line.
They throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Cunningham outside. And so is MP making things happen for the Hornets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. Taking a look now at our featured game. MP was exceptional in that first half.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself. and he can also score the basketball. What else you want this guy to do? He was incredibly aggressive in the first half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pistons trail by 12 on the floor for Charlotte. We've got ball. Porter is out there with Miller. Then it's MP, and it's Ford in at the center, filling out the middle. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high, and he stopped the alley.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley. Now here's Porter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller outside. A three ball. That's good from Porter. On the assist by Miller. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
They set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Here's Cunningham. Leading a screen on ball. Cunningham for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Ford's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP kicks to Porter. Back to MP. Pass to Miller. Launches it. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Here's Momo. Ivy on the wing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's the tip drop. Shot up 2 there. Ivy's got 22 points.
When Ivy's hitting like this, he's got that feeling. That shot becomes unguardable.
Ball, the pass to MP. Outside Porter. That's it, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Cunningham for 3. And he's home the trifecta. He's got 19.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Ball dishes to Porter. In the corner, it's MP. Miller outside. Another 3 for Charlotte.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Now, here's Cunningham. 19 points in the game. Played into the nice touch off the glass.
Cade hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. There's Porter with the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority.
In the corner, Ivy with it. A good from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Miller with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Ivy. Ivy a screen on Porter. Cunningham outside. Hands it from downtown. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Ball with the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Momo. 6 points for him. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Pass to Momo. Beyond the arc. A shot by Ivy, no good. MP finds Porter. Miller against Thompson. Back to Miller. Now, here's MP. 3-pointers off the mark. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Cunningham. It's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half. Ball, the pass to Porter. MP kicks the middle. Off target with his three. Pistons trail by 14. Pass to Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. I love him attacking in this mindset.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65-game rule, all implemented with that in mind.
6th the three-pointer. That's 23 points from Brandon Miller.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slide.
This is where Kate Cunningham is showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. Too special.
Miller outside. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter. Pistons trail by 15. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend from Michael Porter Jr.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Pistons making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Daniels is checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against the person defense.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Pistons trail by 15. Pass to Mobo. To Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. Detroit, no good that time either. Hornets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Miller the pass to Daniels. MP outside. And they call him a little screen here. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. MP finds Ball. Miller, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got 25 points in the game. Fires the 3. The shot by Ivy, no good.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Cunningham. Following the basket by MP.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Ivy. And here's the fast break. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 19 points. Daniels with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Miller. Banked in off the glass. Miller's got 15 points here in the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And stolen by NP. Basket counts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Some numbers for Miller. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging about 26 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up. He's really delivered.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just confident offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. He thinks bucket is good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Past 8. And here's Ivy. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Cunningham passes to Williams. Back to Cunningham. Past 8. Over 4. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Some solid defense from 8.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup. Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Daniels. No scoring in this one. Connects from 3-point range.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
With those kind of handles, man, Kate Cunningham, a special talent.
Hornets leading by 23. Outside ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 36. Outside Williams. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. And it's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Trent's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Dyson Daniel. Here's Sasser. He's got 6. Fires from deep. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Has the ball. Charlotte moving it around. On the wing, MV. Ivy defending. Buries it from 3-point range.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Ball kicks to Mitchell. And here's Miller outside. A rebound by Washington. Ivy against Mitchell. Good work there as it goes. And now 24 points for Jaden Ivy. Now here's Ball. Oh, got it to go.
Patient. Bam.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's for the Hornets. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
From the arc, here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And the Hornets making a change here. Trent's checked in. Here's Daniels. Mitchell outside. On the wing, MV. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Benton. Drills the three-pointer. Benton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Ayton against Trent. And it's Ayton missing. Hornets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. World 9. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This could make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The 11-footer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Lobo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Ivy from downtown. Benton with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep. It doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip. Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Azar Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. And the free throw, no good. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games during the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Benton, and the shot goes in. Benton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Mobo. Cunningham outside. Over Daniels. Detroit, no good that time either. The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
Third personal foul, penalty situation. At the line of the Hornets, number 55.
Free throw good, MP.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Cunningham. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Then you try to change or improve with the way the game is called.
I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you gotta have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are gonna be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And that one's good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Benton. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Benton's got 7 now in this quarter. Bounce pass from Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
That's good from Cunningham.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
The drive by MP. That one goes in. MP's got 35 in the game.
There are not many guys who will finish off a play like that. MP going through contact.
Cunningham outside over Daniels. Cunningham's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's blocked. MP outside. Pass to Trent. Back to MP. Daniels kicks to MP. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Any fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Well, in a dominant year where we watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
As we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Hey guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for MP.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and strapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And the Pistons with possession here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham left side. And the shot is good. Cunningham's got 45 points.
And Cunningham looking confident
That's
down
gonna
low,
go.
just
We're gonna
understanding
win,
if
what,
he takes
20
his time,
yards?
he can get the job done.
And here's Daniels. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And